Alright, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Forderbergen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard. And it's another beautiful morning. The air is slightly chilly, the birds are singing. Does not seem to be a cloud in the sky. Nope, no clouds. We are cloud-free. Hey, James, good morning. Jonathan, hello. Charles, howdy, howdy. Cinnamon, hey. How you doing? Beautiful day. I can tell, the humidity. I can tell how high the humidity is by how clearly the traffic sounds come. And so usually when the humidity is really high, the traffic sounds from I-45 are rather subdued. But right now they're quite loud, so where's my phone? I'm going to put the guess that the humidity is probably around 48%. Let's see. Survey says, does it give the humidity? I think it gives the humidity. Up there. Wow, was I wrong? So I don't know if you can see that. Humidity is 91%, but temperature is 64 degrees. So it's actually quite comfortable. I never would have guessed the humidity was that high. Hey Chris, good morning. You out in the boat, or are you the ship, or are you back home? I thought you were going to be offshore for quite a while, or do you have internet out there? Hey, excuse me, Melanie's here. All right. Increasing the reading before posting part with Melanie here. Good morning, Melanie. Andrea, hello. Bernice, good morning. Coffee, good morning. It's Friday. How the hell did it become Friday? I'm not complaining. Well, maybe a little, because that just means another week of my life is gone. And that bothers me. I'd much rather today was Tuesday than Friday. I'm starting to feel that way. Like Tuesdays are usually good days for me, because Tuesdays are usually when I do some sort of podcast interview with someone, on someone else's podcast, and then eventually it gets posted, blah, blah, blah. It's not West Coast Swing Dance Night, it's tacos. Usually I'll have a beer or two while cooking said tacos. Oh, hey S, good morning. Kimberly, good morning. So our ground beef, it got packaged in 2-pound bags. And normally we only need 1 pound for the tacos, but because it's in a 2-pound bag, I cook it all up and make 2 pounds of tacos. And I had been freezing some of the taco meat, for the next week. But I got a new thing, and I tried it out last night in the family, and it was very well received. And by well received, I mean my younger daughter ate it, because normally she's one of these ballerinas that is very picky about her foods. Anyhow, so I had the taco meat, it's ground beef, taco seasoning, grilled some onions, diced up onions, grilled them, mixed the onions and the taco meat and the Mexican cheese, shredded Mexican cheese blend all together, and then got some pie crusts, from Kroger, the Kroger brand, not even the Pillsbury. Laid them out, cut them into some big rectangles, stuffed the pie crust with the taco meat, onion, cheese mix, rolled them up, baked them to a nice golden brown. Ooh, they were devoured. Some hot sauce, some sour cream, a little salsa. Happiness. Oral happiness. So, yeah. So you can do, just shoving stuff in pie crusts is a tasty treat. Which leads me to Andrea. Skipping work and going to State Fair. Are you bringing your jellies? Because the next step here, Andrea, is to mix some of your jellies with some cream cheese and put those in the pie crust roll-ups. And I'm very curious but I suspect those will be a big hit. So apparently Younger Weather is having a sleepover here at our house tonight, which is nice because now we're frantically cleaning the house, which it really needs. And Younger Weather even cleaned the toilet some. But I'm thinking maybe that could be a surprise treat All right. So yeah, some like the jelly, not the Kentucky bar fight because that is mine, but the Mai Tai with some cream cheese, or perhaps my homemade. I made some more farmer's cheese last night, experimenting with it, but something like that in a pie crust sort of thing. I'm thinking it's going to be really good. All right. Enough about my eating habits here. Okay, Chris, we have internet signal about 80% of the time. Going to Port Fourchon tonight. Going to see destruction from Hurricane Ida up close. Yeah, I've heard there's not a lot going on there as far as repairs because like the government money and everything is held up and everyone's just going, hello, remember us? And government's going, But yeah, let us know. Send us pictures. Ooh, fun thing for today. A friend I know who was on Forged in Fire Champ is giving away one of his giant stick welders. So I'm going to pick it up later for a friend I stay at because their son is studying welding. That's awesome. Is it Philip or is it Chris or who from Forged in Fire? Because I'm assuming if it's in the Houston area, those are, well, I guess James Helm isn't in the Houston area. He's more by San Antonio. But Philip with an I, isn't he like here in Spring somewhere? I do not know. Hey Tim, good morning. Kiri, hello. Here we go. Helen hug. Get your Helen hug. We like the Helen hugs. Yeah, I threw that one in there for you, Melanie. All right. Ooh, Donna, good morning. Pam, hello. Tiffany, good morning. Yep, I highly recommend the Helen hugs. She does it very well. Ooh, Matthew, okay, Grand Isle is messed up pretty thoroughly. I'm not surprised. I know from, like I said, when I was stationed there during the Hurricane Ida with the Red Cross, we were getting some pretty bad reports in, and then it just disappeared off the news. And it's like, well, what's going on? Is everything taken care of? Is it just being hidden? I don't know. Hey, Evie, good morning. Charles R., hello. Oh, okay. I don't know him. Donald Halter. He's on... Okay. So when I was up in Minnesota just last week, there's a new broadcast TV show, like September 1st, they completely redid all the digital TV things. And there's a new station, and it's like Defy, 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 the Defy channel. And it's all the Survivor Man and Forged in Fire and American Restoration and all this stuff. And while I was up in Minnesota, they had a Forged in Fire marathon going on. And we watched, Dad and I, Mom wasn't that interested for some reason, but Dad and I were just like, And yeah, we watched like 4 hours of it straight, just chilling and watching it, and it was so awesome. Hey, Kelsey, TGIF Tribe, we made it yet one more time to our precious weekend. All right, every day is precious here, Kelsey, sorry. And that's the problem. We don't rank each day as special as it should. We give some days more specialness than others. And I'm starting to see that as I get older, as I approach the end of my youth, I'm starting to think, we need every day to be special. Not need to be special, should treat as special. I'm going to drink more coffee. Hey, Dennis, good morning. Oh, here we go. Working on a strawberry cheesecake jam. I like your food science, Andrea. Hey, Katie, good morning. Kathleen, how you doing today, Kathleen? Whoa, Isaac, fist bump. Oh, wow. Katie just got back from a trip to Egypt. There are not many places in the world I still want to go, but Egypt is one of them. Awesome. You got to see all the Egyptian-y stuff. People running around inside my house, but they're people I know, so it's okay. They are just dressed differently than I expected. Oh man, Egypt. Yeah, so did you get out into the Sahara and just bum around the desert for a bit, along with all the normal pyramids and sphinx and antiquities and all that? Oof, cool. Hey Diana, Friday. Yep, Friday. You see, Fridays aren't as big of a deal for me because usually Saturdays and a lot of Sundays I'm still going full bore with everything. Like tomorrow, it's too late. If you're just finding out about this now, you really got to spend more time either on Medicine Man Plantco or Foraging Texas. But I'm doing the Forage Cook Feast event at Cato Mounds. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to be dead tired, but it's totally going to be awesome. But we'll be foraging in the morning, a regular plant class, gathering stuff up, going back to their guest house, cooking it all up, and eating it all down. Hey, Kimberlyn, fist bumping back. Oh, the Canadians are here. You didn't oversleep and trade donut shop for snuggles with the kid? Probably a good thing. Up. Farkleberry. I did not make enough coffee this morning. Okay, everyone is really excited about the Friday, and I guess that's good. But again, I understand. I mean, usually you have, Saturday and Sunday off. But again, I'm thinking our life goes back so fast. Really fast. Watch the play Our Town. And it's just, the less young I get, the more I'm understanding this. And I'm just trying to pack more and more, joy and stuff into my daily life, not just, going, okay, I will have happiness and joy on Saturday and Sunday and Friday night, and probably not Sunday night, because Sunday night will be, dreading Monday. But anyway, I'm that's just me. But, I schedule, time every night to read a book. I will say the book I'm reading, it's a fascinating book, War and Remembrance. It's a historical fiction about World War II, but with a lot of real events. I think I mentioned it, Herman Walk. Very depressing book. So that's taking a little less joy from my life. But at the same time, I'm thinking, whoa, at least I wasn't involved in that. Anyhow, enough ragging on Friday. Fridays are good. Friday nights are good. Anything going on? Well, like I said, tonight it's going to be a house full of teenage girls. So I think my job is to just not be seen. That's usually the case with younger weather for friends who are around. My job is to not be around. So I guess they find me, embarrassing, I guess. So be it. Alright, last Sunday filmed a 4-year-old operating a hand puppet. It quacks. I just want to share a Facebook post, but Facebook won't upload it. So I finally posted it on YouTube. Really stupid shorts. Just a duck puppet quacking. Well, it's now over 1,400 views. YouTube is crazy. Yes. Oh, we need Jonathan and his Bigfoot hat. That Jonathan, that Bigfoot hat is so damn cool. I want the Bigfoot hat. Hey Mom, hey Dad, good morning. Beautiful, cool morning here in central Minnesota. What is it there? Where's my, I want to see, I just want to see, we always have to compare temperatures between like Alaska, where my older brother is, in Minnesota, and here. And so up in, Okay, so St. Michael is 61 degrees. And wow. And your humidity is more. You got 97% humidity, Dad, Mom. You're wetter than we are down here. Okay, I'm really bad. Let's see. Let's see, Pam. Seems like everyone over at Houston fades into the void after Hurricane Hells. Even Dickinson faded into nothing, and that was a nightmare just watching on the news. Yep. I think, and I have my thoughts on it, is that if you continue to show hurricane damage, it implies that the government wasn't able to take care of you, and they don't want that thought to be out there. But that's just me. You probably figured that out about me by now. Whoa, Laura, you going dancing tonight? Dancing queen, young and neat is my dancing queen with a spoon. Ah! Sorry. When you see, hey, Tim, yep, when you see that the sand in the hourglass getting very, very small, each grain of sand becomes more precious. Most definitely. It's like it converts from sand to diamonds. Heck yeah. James, when I finish my degree, I'm going back to school to learn welding and metal fabrication. Hey, you need to hook up with Henry. Henry on here? He works a fabrication shop over in the Cypress area. And a good man. And he's into off-roading. And he has a really tricked out Tacoma. Is it? Yeah, it's a Tacoma. Yeah, I wish I could get my daughters into welding. I want to take a welding class. I just don't have time. Katie, not much to forge in Egypt, but the pyramids were great. I bet. All right, Melanie. Melanie wants to know, did you discover the secret of walking like an Egyptian? Sorry. Useless note on Merriweather. One of the biggest concerts I ever went to was the Bangles, when they actually came to my campus and played South Dakota State University. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh, cool. Brought my Wazoo bandana with me, too. Yarrow would have been there. Maybe some maple trees. No turkey tail mushrooms. Maybe some stinging nettle. And cattails. A few things out there. Kelsey, true that, but the days I can just hang out and not have to do physical labor are special to me, but you are correct. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. Katie, did you get in denial? Everyone lives in denial right now. More Egyptian jokes. The Sphinx is missing its nose. How does it smell? Terrible! I've always wanted to be locked in the king's chamber like Napoleon. There's a lot of interesting things to study on what happened to him inside. Ooh, king's chamber. Oh, that was in the pyramid, right? Interesting. Ooh, Pam, my two oldest grands and I are embarking on making homemade dog treats this weekend, hoping to make some extra Xmas bucks for them with the endeavor. Cool. You going to sell them at like a farmer's market or something? Sorry, there's something flying around here. Okay, that'd be cool. All right, Katie. Cool. In the Nile. Jonathan, I can swing hammers at my brother's do-it-yourself blacksmith shop, but he only has hand tools, so arms feel like wet noodles. Really good exercise. But yeah, he doesn't have a power hammer. Power hammer. That's the way to go. Oh. All right, where there are farkleberries, there's poop. So this is a double swig. Wow. All right, double swig. Tiffany, I hate that I'm going to miss tomorrow. Congrats to everyone that gets to go. I got to tell you, there's a lot of interest in these. And I did want, just the, before COVID, and it was very well received. And they said, yeah, we got to do another one. And then, COVID hit, and so nothing was done. But it looks like probably the next one will be first or second weekend in April. So again at Cato Mounds, the forage in the morning and then cooking and eating sort of thing. So there will be more. The one issue, I have to supply everything. I'm supplying the chicken breasts, I'm supplying the meat, I'm supplying the paper plates, all the cook gear, all that, bringing multiple stoves along. And I told you how the Ironman race will be going through, and they said so the main road out of our neighborhood and through our neighborhood will be blocked starting at 7:30. So I have to go weave out into Old Town Spring again and out and around, and it just annoys me. But hey, athlete's gonna Anyway. Hey Kelly, good morning. Bonnie, good morning. The double duo. Where's Ula? Is she here? We need the three musketeers. All right, Melanie, man, I had some weird dreams last night, and one I was trying to get into the spirit of Halloween, so I was running around killing people with a butcher knife, aka Michael Myers. Okay, wrong one. Boom. Just saying. Okay, dokie. I like weekends because I get to spend time with friends, a very good reason. The week is for work, chores, and personal time. That's what I get for drinking Coke or doing Coke before bedtime. I'm hopefully drinking Coke. Ooh, Laura wrote an assignment for my health psychology class on the donut shop and the social importance of lowering stress and illness levels. Thanks, Doc, for making making theory way easier to understand. We are social creatures. Like I said, solitary confinement is the worst thing you can do to a person. Well, maybe not the worst thing you can do to a person, but it's really, really, really bad, sort of thing. So, Kelly, I can't read depressing books. I can't get that time back, and I understand that. And normally I'd be kind of like, not my thing. But World War II was such an important event, and not many people really understand it. I know some of my uncles were in it, and they actually mentioned some of the battles they were in, and so it kind of helped me feel a little more connected to my own family history, if that makes sense. But yeah, kind of at the same time, it's like, man, that was hell on earth. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Most definitely. We are dust in the wind. Ooh, Mondays are my favorite. The parks are really empty. I take the kids hiking on Mondays. Ooh, nice. Hey, that looks like an oil rig behind you. Or is it space? Can't tell. Ha. Yep, Jonathan, Doc is correct. That's why I run full speed everywhere to counteract time's swiftness. I can see you doing that. Goats in tow. It only works if you run with your arms straight out and screaming, though. Or back. What is it, a Nataru runner? I don't know. Two people walk into the bar. The first says, I want a glass of H2O. The second person said, that sounds great. I want a glass of H2O too. The second person died. Lab joke for the weekend. So what happened is the second person got a bottle of hydrogen peroxide, which in the concentrate, like pure hydrogen peroxide, when he drank it, would basically cause his insides to explode. I like that joke. Well, I'm not saying I like, hearing about people's insides exploding. That's wrong. I like chemistry. Moving on. Sometimes I run so fast my Sasquatch hat falls off. Now that's a tragedy. You got to take care of the Sasquatch. Don't let the Sasquatch. Okay, Doc, could you speak again about the compounds in wormwood that contribute to the effects of absinthe? Was it alcohol dehydrogenase inhibitor or a GABA modifier? So it was the dehydrogenase inhibitor. So absinthe Oh, you know what's really funny that you bring this up? I don't know if you can see it. All right. Because certain people have asked for this. Good. So I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see it, my chartreuse shirt. So anyway, so chartreuse, like absinthe is just a cheap copy of chartreuse. But one of the things that absinthe had in it was wormwood, and it was felt that wormwood was a hallucinogen. And so people who drank absinthe, the Green Dream, I think it was called, believed they would start to hallucinate. That's not the case. What the case is in the absinthe is a chemical compound called thujone, Thugone, thujone, which is, as James mentioned, a dehydrogenase inhibitor. So in your liver, you have enzymes whose purpose is to destroy ethanol. Because humans have always been messing around with ethanol for a long, long, long time. Anyway, so you got this enzyme, and it finds ethanol, and it chews it up, and the ethanol goes away. And, it doesn't build up in your blood. But then the thujone comes in, I just needed something here, and locks up the dehydrogenase, so then the alcohol is floating around, and it's unaffected. And so the alcohol concentration builds up in your blood because it's not being removed by the liver. Because the enzyme for doing that, the dehydrogenase, is locked up by the thujone. And depending on how much of the dehydrogenase enzymes, how many of them are locked up, you might even just like slow down the removal of the alcohol or completely block it for quite a while until either those enzymes are disposed of, I'm dead, and new ones come up, hello, I'm a new dehydrogenase enzyme, or it finally goes, yeah, and alcohol, attack. So, but yeah, it's not a GABA modifier, it is the dehydrogenase inhibitor. Chemistry for the morning. Does that make sense? So by preventing the liver from breaking down the alcohol just stays in your bloodstream doing alcohol stuff, and you get really drunk really fast. Hey Johnny, hey Dee, hey Tina, good morning to thee. I love the Santa Diamonds. Yep, I liked it too. Okay, a combo of Flash and Ratu. Whoosh. So, okay, let's go back to the Flash here for a second. First, I have some coffee. As I was thinking about that, let's talk about a spaceship re-entering the Earth. So you got the spaceship or a meteorite or anything, entering the atmosphere at high speed, and it heats up. And the reason it heats up isn't the friction of the air going around it. Some people think it's just the friction. What it is the compression of the air. The air gets super compressed really fast as this thing is screaming through the atmosphere. And if you take a volume of air and compress it down, it heats up. And the reason is, so you got these atoms bouncing around, in air, and there are atoms bouncing around, and they got room to move. But when they get close together, they start whacking into each other, and that is what's heating it up. So the molecules and the atoms and molecules slamming into each other is heating it up. So it's that compression of the air in front of the meteorite or the spaceship that is causing this heat. If you want to try it, if you have an old pump, like an air pump for pumping up your tires, you notice as you pump it, it gets warm. It's not due to the friction of the shaft going in through the pipe. It's due to the compression of the air heating up. Okay, so now we move to the Flash. He's zipping around. What was that, like latest thing, comics? He's like 4 times the speed of light, so faster than light can travel. Okay. Which means in front of them is going to be a wave of super compressed, superheated air. So basically, whenever he's running, everything around him should ignite. And this is why I can no longer enjoy comic books. I loved comic books when I was a kid, and then I learned science, and then it's like, that won't work. He would burn everything to a crisp every time he went running by. And now I've ruined it for you too. Hey Dina, good morning. Tiffany, you're a Bengals fan? I like the Bengals too. Actually, the one song I didn't like was Walk Like an Egyptian. I thought that one was kind of dumb. But Eternal Flame, that one. Oh, was Susanna Hoff singing that with her eye? Oh, love, love, love. My dad once asked for water in a restaurant. Waitress asked for organic or inorganic. My dad was stumped. I once asked for H2O. The waitress had no idea what that was. Yep. Oh, whoa! Kelsey may go to see Willie Nelson tonight. Neighbors had two extra tickets, so yay! Most definitely yay. Jonah. Okay, good. Report. Good morning, Drive and Talk. Last day in San Antonio. The family had fun at Natural Bridge Cavern. Going to see the Alamo and do an escape room today. Headed to Green. I got it right. Green. On the way home for lunch, the grist mill. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice. Ooh, Pam. I guess we're in the same. A lot of holiday fairs coming up. Cool. And the Renaissance Festival. Renaissance Festival starts tomorrow. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Ooh, the grist mill has some awesome sausage on the menu. Henry, there you are. I was talking about you earlier. Maybe you heard it. So, James. After he finishes his chemistry degree, he also wants to get into welding and metal fab. And so I mentioned you work at a metal fab place. I hope you don't mind me saying that. All right. Oh boy, Laura, my boy who is suddenly 6'2" has discovered the gym and makes me go every day. I'm either going to be really strong or tired, wet chamois of a human soon, or both. You can be a really strong noodle. Whoop. Speaking of noodles, I have no idea why I said speaking of noodles. All right, time for the group take. Oh, cool, Helen! I learned basic oxyacetylene welding. I really enjoyed the class. Very cool. That's one of my regrets, that I was taking some science classes rather than the welding and metal shop class back in middle school. Ooh, gotta go to Green Coffee House and get a cup of their blueberry coffee. It's to die for. Blueberry coffee sounds interesting. It also sounds extremely healthy. Blueberries are great for you. All right, Katie, I actually got to go inside the tomb of the largest Giza pyramid. It was a surreal moment. Oh, man. That would be weird. That'd be weird. Oh, Kelsey. Kelly says, I got to spend a couple of hours on Willie's bus a few years back. Enjoy the concert. On the bus. Okay. Yep, pay attention. So, yep, April. I'll be back there. Yeah, Old Town Spring. It's like not right on the other side of this fence, but like a quarter mile. We are very close. You said you're over by Punt Park. Yep. Ooh, Isaac, I had an awesome trip with the kiddos and wife to Talamina Scenic Byway. I don't know where that is. The picture is all my do it for the good. It was a beautiful ride. Where is that? Where is that, Isaac? Is that in Texas or what? I'm not familiar with that. Yep, Melanie, I can outrun a shark, and the shark can outswim me. So I guess when it comes to a triathlon, it will come down to which one of us is a better cyclist. I'm going to put my money on you. I think you can beat the shark on a bicycle. Hey, Cleo, good morning. Yeah, I don't think doing coke before bedtime would allow you to go to sleep, just saying. D, okay, good morning. I have been around much. COVID actually left me with a heart condition, but the doctors are working hard to get me back in the game. Yowza, that's kind of scary. Is it a weekend heart or what? Hey, Chris, good morning. Cinnamon, all the books I read are brainless books I need to decompress from listening to children cry all day. That I can believe. Down there in the medical center, that's got to be rough. All right. The poop, lizard, snail. Is that like rock, scissor, paper? But there's poop. There you go, D. Yep. Once you get something seriously life-threatening, it kind of puts things into perspective, doesn't it? Hey, Julie Gracie, good morning. On the treadmill today? I just picture you always on the treadmill. Oh, cool, Kathleen, I'm excited today. I get to go to the Van Gogh live exhibit. That looks really cool. Living inside Van Gogh. Van Gogh is my favorite painter. His stuff is... He's like the Shakespeare of painting. He takes the truth and makes it beautiful, more so than we ever realized, if that makes sense. Love Van Gogh. Love Van Gogh. Oh, okay, that's right, Isaac. Boca Chica Space Tower from the beach. I wanted the kids to see where SpaceX started before they close it all to civilians. Very cool. I want to see that. I want to see a launch so bad. Johnny was a chemist-son. Alas, he is no more. For what he thought was H2O was H2SO4. Ow, what a painful way to go. I'm going to steal that one there, my friend. Okay, speaking of space, how's the moon and Mars garden going? So, Mo is not looking so good, and nothing else ever has sprouted yet. So, the next step... and hopefully soon, I need to like scrap all the non-Mo stuff and then start over with the prickly pear cactus. I got the prickly pear cactus seeds, and so now I want to see if I can get moon cactus. But Mo, you know, he had the like the two, you know, the nice thick chive, and then a smaller one. That smaller one is looking wilted and bad, and so I don't know exactly what's going on there. Oh, Henry, you love chartreuse? I too love chartreuse. I have a feeling the two of us drinking chartreuse together would end very badly, though. Oh, Tim, a doctor friend of mine is finishing book tying stress to all disease. PM if you'd like more info. Cool. It definitely plays a role. Uh-oh. There was a scene to screenshot. I don't know which one that was. I especially enjoy the enzyme sound effects. All right. Before the internet would archive newspapers in big books by the month. After they digitally converted those books, they sold them. I own the St. Louis Post from May 1945 archive book. Lots of World War II news in it. And it would be the news they allowed to be said. That's one of the things they talk about in this book. The, basically... what was going on at the different fronts and what was being reported in the U.S. And it's like, same as today, in other words. Yes, exactly, James. So with the ethanol dehydrogenase inhibited, in the sense of hallucinations, basic ethanol toxicity, they weren't hallucinating. They were just so damn drunk that they couldn't tell the difference. All right, thank you. Love your explanation with puppets. My joy. Love the puppets. Hey, April, good morning. Aha! Ula is here, so 3 amigos are here. Hey, Ula. Hey, Kelly. Good. Hey, Jonah. All right. Ooh, people are leaving, so it's 7:56. Time for the group take. Yay! Group take before everyone goes. The immune pill. Loading up on that. Having a nice, powerful immune system for tomorrow. And every day, really. Got me the brain pill. Fits about 20. So come on and get your cortex. I don't know. In my mind, it was making more sense, and then it got jumbled. Got the brain pill, though. Love the brain pill. The liver pill. Because, hey, if you're drinking chartreuse, you probably need... the liver.
sorry.
Stepped on my toe. Luckily, it was with Crocs, so it's not like painful. All right, the uric acid pill. I don't have uric acid issues, so I'm very happy about that. It's coming. It's coming. I have no idea when, but it will be back. Damn you, supply chain issues and incompetent manufacturing. Serenity pill. No, I think I'm still good. You know what? Probably not going to take this one today. And of course the Stonebreaker, which I don't have stone issues. And I never want stone issues. But I know on classes sometimes I get a little dehydrated, so I'm setting myself up for stone issues, so I'm avoiding the stone issues by taking... Anyway, you know what I'm going with. Okay, in the Justice League movie, Batman notices Flash's costume is covered with the same plates that they use in the space shuttle for re-entry. But yeah, comic book physics go out the window. Never saw the Justice League movies. And at the speed the Flash is running, yeah, that may protect his suit, but it doesn't protect everyone else from the flaming fireball of the Flash passing by. Yeah, I did not know the air being pumped into a tire was hot. So as you compress air, as you increase the pressure, it heats up until it can then cool down again to the atmospheric temperatures around it. But gas laws, the physics of gases, and that's basically how a refrigerator works. Is it has a compressor, and it compresses the air, and then it takes it to the coils on the back and lets it expand there. And in this case, instead of compressing, causing heat, expansion then causes it to cool down. So as the air is allowed to go and expand through the coils, it sucks the heat from the refrigerator, cooling the refrigerator down, because now it's sucking the heat out because it's cold, and it tries to equal the temperature, so to get equal temperature between the gas, in the coil in the back of the refrigerator and the air inside the refrigerator. That gas in the coil wants to heat up, and to heat up, it takes the heat from the air in the refrigerator, cooling it down. Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. But it's all about things banging into each other. If things are scrunched together and bang together more, it heats up. If things are allowed to expand and get away from each other, it cools down. Ah, yes, a Turtle Flame is another one. Love that song. Ooh, it's 8 o'clock. All right, let me see. Jump through here. Let's see. Mountain flies. Yep. Ooh. Huh. Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend. Turkey time and maybe some fossil hunting in the woods. That sounds cool. Canadian Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for Canadians. All right. Let's see, Jonathan. I always have to read Jonathan. I used to drink, and whenever I finish a beer, the bartender will ask, "I notice your glass is empty. Would you like another?" To which I would reply, "What am I supposed to do with an empty glass?" I am stealing that one too, Jonathan. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Just a quick run here. Ooh, let's see. Can you explain why storing fruit in dry ice makes them fizzy? I have some ideas. No, and then I thought about it some more, and that initial idea is probably wrong. I'd have to think about that, Chris, and then give you some sort of swag, scientific, wild-ass guess. Okay. At this point, gotta go. Hey, Ann. Good morning. So, Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. See you Monday. See some of you tomorrow. And we're having a good time. All right. Every day is special. Whoop. Hey, Josette. You're welcome. Yeah, there's some good YouTube videos on gas laws, but I always enjoyed the gas laws in chemistry because it was simple mathematics. Just absolutely simple mathematics. Okay, time to end this. So end broadcast. See you Monday or see you tomorrow.